morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday. It's yet another Monday, and it is tax day too. So I don't know who needs to hear whatever message is coming up today, but if this is for you, let me know. So I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game. It is Monday, so what it means it's time for us to go through our Monday messages, which are our positive mindset affirmation cards that helps us get through our negative feelings about Mondays or any day, right? I created it so you can start your week on a good note, but who knows? You might need it on a Thursday. Grab your card. But right now, let's drink some water. And if you're here with me now, say hey. Let me know that you're here. And if you're catching this on replay, do me a favor, type replay in the chat. All right. So what I do is it's a deck of 52 cards. I shuffle the cards and I let the ancestors guide whatever message is coming today, so that I can deliver it. I allow myself to be a vessel for you on Mondays. All right. So you saw me shuffle. We flip together. Today it says, results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Who needed that? Read that again. Results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Now, this is the thing. That was, let's see, how many things? Gave you 3 things you need to do. You got to work. Okay. You got to put in some work. You got to be consistent, and you got to be patient. So this thing, wow, this is, the universe works, y'all. Look, God, universe, ancestors, whatever you want to call it. But it's so interesting. And I think it's the one that went out to my clients this morning. Oh, no, it's not. I was working on it last night. So I just ran, and guess my clients are getting a heads up on what they're about to get next week. But I just read a quote that says, "A river cuts through a rock, not because of its strength, but due to its persistence," which means it's consistent. It just keeps doing the same thing, same thing, same thing. And if water can break through a rock from that, right? Just from trusting that process. You see that? Where is it at? I don't know. Oh, I guess I just said trust process to myself, because that's what I got from it. That's whatever I see consistency, hear consistency, I think about trusting the process, right? Sticking with it. So if a river can go through a rock just from sticking with it, what can you do just from sticking with it? We've talked about that before, how that's one of the biggest issues, is that people struggle with staying on path, trusting that it's going to work, because we want that instant gratification. We want instant results, right? But what did it say? The results happen over time, not overnight. This is my thing. Now I'm going to ask. I know y'all like, Crystal, back up out the camera. But I have to talk to somebody face to face. And if that's you, type that's me in the chat. But when it comes to results happening over time and not overnight, if where you are didn't happen overnight, how do you expect to change that overnight? Meaning, let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. You didn't gain that 75 pounds you're trying to lose overnight. It may feel like it. But you didn't. You didn't. The same way when women have babies, they tell us, Mom, I know you're going to be frustrated with your post-baby body, and you're going to want to lose it quickly, but it took you 9 months to gain it. Give yourself 9 months to lose it, right? Makes sense. I ain't like when I heard it then, right? And I was like, 9 months, ugh. But consistency pays off. Because if we're trying to do it too fast, we're not going to do it correctly, which means we can run the risk of hurting ourselves, injuring whatever the process is, and making it worse, right? But when we accept that it happens over time and be realistic, y'all, be realistic with it. Instead of saying, I'm gonna lose this 75 pounds by what's today? April 15th. So by Mama's Day, I'm gonna lose 75 pounds. Okay, let's see about that. That's different. I'm saying, you know what? By the new year, I'm gonna give myself the rest of this year to just be consistent. I think I can do that. Yes, you can actually. And you can do it in a healthy way. But if anybody just came in, hey, it's Monday. And I'm Crystal Taylor. We're doing Monday messages. And today's Monday message is results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Oh, there we go. That's the last one. Patience. Who struggles with being patient? Especially when we want results. That's hard. I know it is. But when you're impatient, you can ask yourself with anything within life. When you're impatient, what happens? Not too many good things come out of impatience. Let me know. When you say, okay, I'm going to trust this process, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to put in the work. That's the other thing. It's the first step. And I really didn't mention it, but let's talk about that. Yo, we got to stop thinking that everything is just going to be easy peasy and it's going to naturally come to us and fall out of the sky and be like, here are blessings on blessings. Oh, you want to lose weight? Ta-da! Go ahead and eat that burger and go to sleep. And you're going to wake up and that weight is going to be gone. Fam, it does not work that way. We have to put in work. But this is the thing, and I know the word work sounds daunting, like, oh my gosh, it sounds like something else we got to do. That just means you got to make a change. You got to do something. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something difficult. Work does not have to be difficult. Work can be something as simple as saying, you know what? All right, let me drink my water like I said I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to put in the work to get up and just take a walk for 20, 30 minutes. It's beautiful out there now. Why not enjoy the sun and get some vitamin D? Work could be just planning out what you're going to do, planning out your meals. That could be work. And I talked about this on Friday. Work can be not just what you need to do, but what you need not to do anymore. We talked Friday about making a not to do list, 5 things. That could be the work. Say, you know what? I'm not going to skip meals anymore because I'm going to put in this work to make sure I eat. Y'all, eating ain't difficult. Y'all like that, right? Hey, good morning, Jacinda. It is a challenge. I mean, we rush and we're not patient. We're not getting the results that we want. But y'all, again, first thing is you gotta put in the work. You gotta be consistent. That start, stop does not work. It does not. When you are just making progress, stick with it. It's always easier to keep up than it is to catch up. If you're on a run, a walk with your friends, and y'all keeping the same pace, even if it's challenging, right? They're pushing your pace. You stick with it, you're like, whoo, okay. Because the goal is to stay with my partner, whoever I'm walking or running with, right? But if I slow down, but we still got to cross at the same time. Now, they're how far ahead of me, who knows? And now I have to run harder just to catch up to them. Because remember, the goal is to still finish at the same time. So now I've made it harder on myself just because I didn't challenge myself to just keep up. I pull back and stop like, nah, I think I'm a chill. But it still has to get done. And we do that too frequently when it comes to our health and our fitness. We'll be doing great, consistent with our workouts, right? Been watching what we're eating, drinking water, and then all of a sudden, a week or 2, 3, and you're like, I'm going to pull back. But you still got the same goals that you had. You still want the same things. So that's why you still have to, now you have to catch up to where you were the week before you quit. And now it's harder. Not just harder physically, but also mentally. Because when you get progress and then you pull back and you see the regress, now you start beating yourself up. Now you start judging yourself more. So instead of doing that, we're just going to keep up. Say, all right, I can do it. It's tough, but all of it is tough. It is. You got to choose which tough you want. The tough of putting in the work or the tough of living with wherever you are now that you already don't like. Which one is it? Because this is the thing, when you deal with the temporary tough of putting in the work, you're going to get those results that you've been looking for. And it's going to be so much more worth it. I promise it will be. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. It's Crystal Taylor. Owning Your Fitness is not a game. And we just went through our Monday message for Monday, April 15th, tax day. And our message for today is results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Y'all got this. So happy Monday. Happy tax day. Hope you have an amazing day. And I will see you again next week. Bye, y'all. And if that was for you, let me know.